Australia's energy future is bright. As the sun rises over our vast landscapes, it brings with it not just warmth and light, but immense potential. We have, honestly, an abundance of sunshine. Australia is one of the sunniest continents on Earth, receiving more solar radiation per square metre than just about anywhere else. It's a clean and renewable resource, one that doesn't pollute our air or deplete our natural reserves, and it's right here, every single day. We really need to power our homes and businesses sustainably. Rooftop solar is already helping families cut energy bills and reduce their carbon footprint. Climate change is a real and present danger. We see it in the rising temperatures, the worsening droughts, and the devastating bushfires. We must transition away from fossil fuels. They've powered our past, but they can't define our future. But this transition requires careful consideration of alternatives. We need solutions that are not only clean but also reliable and scalable. One option often debated is nuclear power. While it produces low emissions, it comes with high costs, long build times, and unresolved waste issues. However, a closer look reveals it's not the right fit for Australia. Public opposition is strong, and the risks outweigh the benefits in our unique environment. We need to invest in renewable energy sources, solar, wind, and storage technologies that are already proving their worth. Solar power is the most promising option. It's scalable, cost-effective, and perfectly suited to our climate and geography. It harnesses the power of the sun. This provides clean energy that doesn't pollute, doesn't run out, and doesn't compromise our future. And solar energy, well, it can power our nation for generations to come. With the right investment and vision, we can build a cleaner, brighter Australia, powered by the sun. Nuclear power comes with inherent risks. One of the most pressing is the radioactive waste it produces, waste that remains hazardous for an unimaginably long time. This waste doesn't just disappear. It stays dangerous for thousands, even tens of thousands of years. That's longer than any human civilization has lasted. Finding a safe, permanent storage solution is one of the biggest challenges we face. Deep geological repositories are being explored, but no method is foolproof. If containment fails, the consequences for our environment could be irreversible, contaminating soil, water, and ecosystems for generations. And it's not just about us. It's about the children who will inherit this land. The decisions we make today will shape their future. Nuclear power plants also require enormous amounts of water to keep reactors cool and prevent overheating. But Australia is the driest inhabited continent on Earth. Our water resources are already stretched thin. In many regions, droughts are becoming more frequent and severe. Water scarcity is no longer a future threat, it's a present reality. Using our limited water to cool nuclear reactors is not just inefficient, it's unsustainable and irresponsible. We must prioritise water for drinking, agriculture, and sustaining life, not for powering a risky energy source. And then there's the risk of accidents. While rare, when they do happen, the impact is catastrophic. Chernobyl and Fukushima are haunting reminders. Entire cities were evacuated, lives were uprooted, landscapes were poisoned. Radiation from these disasters seeped into forests, rivers, and the air, creating exclusion zones that may never be safe again. The long-term health effects, including cancer and birth defects, continue to affect communities decades later. So we must ask ourselves, can we really afford to take that risk here, on our own soil, with our own people? Nuclear power is not only environmentally risky, it's also economically unsound. Building nuclear power plants is incredibly expensive. These projects often experience delays and cost overruns. Construction takes many years, if not decades, to complete. Maintaining nuclear power plants is a costly endeavour, and decommissioning them at the end of their lifespan is even more expensive. These costs would inevitably be passed on to consumers. This would lead to higher electricity bills for all Australians. So when we compare nuclear to solar, the choice is, well, pretty clear. Solar energy stands out not just for its environmental benefits, but also for its practicality and cost-effectiveness in a country like Australia. With our vast open spaces and abundant sunshine, we're uniquely positioned to harness solar power on a massive scale. Solar power is the safer and more economical option for Australia. It's a technology that's already being embraced by households and businesses across the country. From suburban rooftops to remote rural areas, solar is proving to be a game changer. Solar panels are relatively inexpensive to produce, and installation is quick and easy. Unlike nuclear, which requires years of planning, regulation, and construction, solar systems can be deployed in a matter of days or weeks. Plus, solar farms can be up and running much faster than nuclear power plants. This means we can start generating clean energy sooner, helping to meet our climate goals without delay. And here's the thing. Solar energy uses no water in its energy generation process, which is absolutely essential in our dry climate. In a country where water is a precious resource, that's a major advantage. Solar power is a safe and reliable energy source. It doesn't rely on complex systems or hazardous materials, and it integrates seamlessly into our existing infrastructure. There's no risk of catastrophic meltdowns or radioactive contamination. It's clean, quiet, and unobtrusive, fitting perfectly into both urban and rural landscapes. For Australia, solar isn't just a good option, it's the clear winner. Australia is, honestly, blessed with abundant sunshine. We've got these vast, sparsely populated areas that are just perfect for large-scale solar farms. These farms have the potential to generate enough clean energy to power our entire nation. And, investing in solar power wouldn't just help the environment. It would create jobs, boost our economy, and reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. It would also position Australia as a real leader in renewable energy. The idea of relying on nuclear power is, to be frank, a dangerous distraction. It pulls resources and attention away from solutions that actually work. We must focus on what truly makes sense for Australia. That means investing in renewable energy sources that are both abundant and safe. Solar power offers a clean, safe, and affordable energy future. It lets us harness our natural resources responsibly, and, just as importantly, it allows us to protect our environment for future generations. Choosing our energy future is about more than just generating electricity. It's about our health, our environment, and our children's future. So let's not gamble with nuclear power. Let's choose the path that is safe, sustainable, and in the best interests of all Australians. Let's choose solar.